Good afternoon, and please welcome our 1 to 6 choir performing I Just Can't Wait to Be Here. Thank you so much, everybody. As we're waiting for our next group to get onto the stage, I want to tell you a little bit about the group that we've got coming up in front of us. So we have a very, very special program in our Year 5 and 6 classroom, where the students get to learn one of these instruments up here and some others that you'll see throughout the afternoon. So these Year 5 students have started learning this instrument this year. And this is the very first time that they have performed for an audience. So this afternoon, we have our first group, we have Year 5M, and they are going to be led by Mr. Davnisa, and they are going to perform the song Merrily We Roll Along. Congratulations with 5M. Who recognised that song? Alright, I wonder if someone can tell me what they think it sounded like. What about you, sir? What do you think it sounded like? Mary Had a Little Lamb. Is that what other people thought? Well done, great listening ears. So we have our second year 5 class coming up now. So this is 5C. And they are going to perform another song for you. This one you might recognise as well. This one's called Rain, Rain. Does anyone recognise that one? Right. Have a listen, keep those listening ears on. Now, as they make their way up to the stage, I might just have a little look at the instruments we've got up here. So I know that there are some students, depending on your classes, who have been learning in your music classes with Miss Williams. You've been learning about the different instruments that we have in our band and our orchestra. All right, another question. Who thinks they might know what this instrument here is? Not calling out. Yes, no? A saxophone. Now we've got 2 different types of saxophones here. Boys, can you hold one for me? All right, a more tricky question. Who knows the difference between these saxophones? Yes, sir? That's a really good description. Do you know anything else? They are different sizes. So one has a bigger bell here at the end, and it has a deeper sound. This is called our tenor saxophone. And then our smaller one over here is called our alto saxophone. I might introduce you to some more instruments as the afternoon goes on, but I think how we're doing. Please enjoy Rain, Rain. Very much. Did you recognise that one? Okay, now we're going to do something a little bit different now. So I started talking to you about the instruments that we had in our band just now. And these are the instruments that we often have in what we call our concert band. But we've got some other instruments that are coming up right now. Does anyone know the instrument family that these belong to? Yes, sir. That's one of the instruments. Does anyone know the family? Yes. The string family. Why do you think they might be called the string family? Does anyone know? They have strings. Very, very good. So, we have different sizes of stringed instruments. We have our cello. Do we have some violas? And we have some violins. Very, very good. So this is our entire Year 5 string group, and they are going to perform 2 songs for you. The first one that they are going to perform is Farajaka, and the second one is Twinkle Twinkle. You might recognise both of these. My apologies, the other way around. Twinkle Twinkle, followed by Farajaka. Thank you. to our Year 5 strings. We have another group coming up to the stage now. Now this group is a little bit different because all of the groups you've seen so far come to their normal classroom lessons, and what they've learned they've done just in their classroom time and their home practice time. Now the group that we've got coming up to the stage is our newly formed beginner band. So these are students who loved doing their music lessons so much they decided they wanted to come back for some more music. So they come before school at 7:30 every Wednesday morning, and we rehearse as another ensemble. So we have 2 songs to perform for you. The first one is about an animal. Now I'm not going to tell you what this one is called. I want you to try to guess what animal you think it might be about. So you have to remember. So have a listen, and then after we play it, I'll check if you know what animal you think it might be. Alright? And then we've got one more to do after that. So we'll do our first one first. Have a listen what animal you think we might be performing about. amazing. Some people think they know what animal I live in here, sir. A duck. It did sound a little bit like a duck, but it wasn't a duck. I'll give you a hint. We slapped it at the end, and I'm not sure it would have been feeling very well afterwards. Yes. A mosquito. That piece is called Aussie Mozzie. It was a mosquito. Well done. Great listeners. We have one more song that we'd like to play for you. This one's a little bit more serious, but it's still fun to play. This one's called High Adventure. Thank you very much. I think I see lots of future band members in the audience, is that right? Wonderful. Okay, we have another classroom ensemble coming up onto the stage. We've got one member already here, so I might have a chat about his instrument. So we've met the saxophones already, and we have some instruments at the back here. So have a look at this nice big one. Can I grab it from you? Look at this. Does anyone know what this one's called? A trombone. It is a trombone, and it's a very low instrument. So you might hear those people at the back of the ensemble usually, and they're playing much deeper than the other people. Alright. For bonus points while our group is setting up, does anyone know what instrument family the trombone belongs to? Yes, sir. The brass family, fantastic. And we have on stage right now some other instruments that are part of the brass family. They're focusing very hard, getting ready for their performance. I might want to go and get one of their instruments. This one here. So this is another member of the brass family. It's a lot higher than the trombone. Who knows what this one might be called? This is called the trumpet, fantastic, and it is much higher than our trombone. I better give it back. You might want it for a performance, do you think? Who's seen an instrument up here that they think they might like to learn one day? Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, so the class that we've got in front of you right now, this is 5K. So this is they are going to perform for you hot cross buns. It might be another one you recognise. But as a special treat, because it's our last grade 5 class, they've got 2 songs that they're going to perform for you. Now the first one I know they've been working really hard at. It's called Little Robin Redbreast. I think it might be about an animal. What animal do you think this one's about? A robin, which is a bird. Nice work. The next one that they're going to perform for you is actually to start getting you in the Christmas spirit. And it is a Christmas carol. So after that they will perform the piece Good King Wenceslas. Please welcome 5R and their band. Thank you very, very much, everybody. Now, before we move into our Year 6 classes, we have some performances from our Year 6 strings and our Year 6 band, which will be all of our Year 6 classes combined. It's going to be one big band to finish up the afternoon. We actually have some very special awards that we give out every year to our music students in Year 5 and Year 6. So I've invited our woodwind teacher, Miss Richmond, up onto the stage, Mr. Dalvanese, who teaches our brass and percussion, and Mrs. Young, who teaches our string instruments. And I'm going to hand the microphone over to them to announce the recipients of the awards for this year.
Congratulations, everybody. You've done a really great job. It was very, very hard to pick who to give awards to. I spent many hours trying to pick the top person to do. I've done a really great job this year. But I will announce the Year 5 woodwind winner, who was really amazing and done a great job this year, and that is Lara Ho.
Thank you, everybody. I was very lucky to teach a whole bunch of new percussionists this year, and they've done really well as well. But this year I've given the Grade 5 Percussion Award to Nash.
As Mrs. Richmond said, it was very, very difficult to find just one person to award for strings as well. But we had to make a decision, so we considered so many things, not only just top of practice, but coming to different groups. in the mornings and afternoons. So this award goes to Lily.
And just finally, in grade 5, we also have our brass awards. So this is for our trumpets or trombones or tubas or anything like that. This year, I've awarded it to Pidith. Okay, we'll jump straight on to year 6. I'm going to give out the percussion award now for year 6. Yep, year 5, can you take a seat again? Thank you. Hey, year 6, these guys have been doing percussion now for a couple of years, so it's getting to quite a high level, and you're going to hear the band in a moment. But this year I've given the award to Vikram or Joy. This year as well, for the winner of the Brass Award, goes to Libby McDonald.
Year 6 strings will go to Cheyenne.
And our year 6 woodwind is Tosin.
Okay, I would like to invite our Year 6 string group up to the stage now. But while they're moving up, I want to have a chat to you again. I'm enjoying chatting. It's nice to get to know each other. So I want to share with you something very exciting that has started this year. And we actually have a program for students who are in prep, year 1, year 2 and year 3, to learn a violin, so to learn a string instrument. So these instruments that you see up here, so it's called our early years string program. So if you're in one of those early year classes, you have an opportunity to learn after school if you wish to. And we've got a few people involved in that from prep. Can you raise your hand if you're learning in prep? There's 4 of you. You learn with Mrs. Beyond after school? So many. And we've got a couple of very special year 3 students as well. What are these people? There's one. There's my other. Wonderful. There you go. Now, while they're getting set up, I wanted to show you something because I think it's beautiful. Because you've seen instruments that belong to really big people. Now I want you to have a look at this. This is what our prep students start learning on. Can you see the difference? So this is the reason why you are very, very lucky to get to learn a string instrument at a younger age, because we can get different sized violins. Thank you very much, and thank you to Mrs. Young. Did anyone recognise that one? Someone right at the back. Do you want to build a snowman? It's a bit warm, don't you think? Alright, so we have our Year 6 string ensemble who are going to perform 2 songs for you. So this is their final performance for the year, so it's a little bit exciting for them. They've come a long way, so they all began learning last year, at the beginning of the year. Right, so they're going to perform 2 songs for you. The first one is called Stand Partners, and the second one is the Rainbow Song. I hope you enjoy it. Our biggest group for the last one. Right, so I'm going to welcome our Year 6 band to the stage now. So this is all Year 6 classes. So as you can see, there are quite a few of them. So while they're getting set up, I'm going to have a quick chat to you about a couple of instruments that I haven't mentioned yet. So we've talked about our string family, and we've talked about our brass family, but we haven't yet spoken about our woodwind family. Except for our saxophones. We did talk about our saxophones. So can I please have our other woodwind stand up? So we've got a clarinet over here. Do you want to come forward here? Come on, girls. So we have our clarinet. That's our clarinet, and we have our flute. So they both have very different sounds, and they're quite high compared to our lower brass that we were talking about before, our lower trombone. So we have our clarinet, our flute, we had our saxophone from before. Hold the saxophone up for me. Beautiful, can you see that okay? So they're all part of our woodwind family. But we have one other family of instruments that I haven't spoken about yet. And they're very, very noisy, and they normally stand at the back of the band. Maybe it's like when you sit at the back of the bus, and they're very noisy. What do you think about it? Percussion. It is the percussion family. If you play percussion, can you hold your sticks up? And can I get you to make a beautiful sound on your percussion instruments? Lovely job. So the percussion family actually consists of a whole range of instruments. And they are any instrument that you hit or that you strike, or sometimes you might rub them. So we have mallet percussion, which has keys like a piano. We have a big bass drum. Do you want to play the bass drum for us, Sophie? So that's a nice low one as well. We have other types of drums, and we also have things like maracas and cymbals. So if you learn the percussion, you learn all of those instruments. Alright, I think they might be ready to go. So our Year 6 band have 2 songs for you, and this is the final group of the afternoon. You've all been really, really wonderful. You've sat there so well and listened. Have you enjoyed the concert this afternoon? Year 5 and 6, have you enjoyed performing? Choir, did you enjoy performing for your peers? Wonderful. Alright, well, to finish up the afternoon, the Year 6 band are going to play 2 songs for you. Banana Boat Song and Indigo Rock. Please enjoy. Thank you very much to our audience, and thank you to our Year 6 band students and also to our Year 6 strings You've all worked so hard these last 2 years and put on a fantastic performance this afternoon. Congratulations to you all.